Bitch, you can't accept that I'm a dog, then you can fall back. I really get money and tow guns, yeah, I'm with all that. That's a ghost gun, little nigga, that shit gon' jam. F&N bullets for niggas thinking they macho man.
All right, and today we have a special video for y'all, okay? And this is a video that just randomly popped up on my feed or whatever, even though I don't really be watching YouTube videos like that. But when I do, I always make sure that it's something important. I'm either listening to music or I am, watching tutorials on I don't know, shit like finances or how to animate shit in Blender. You know what I'm saying? How to have this specific whistle for this type of West Coast beat and shit like that, because I do a lot of shit. And I'm just now getting back into using Blender and whatnot, because I'm thinking about I'm about to start doing animations. But aside from all that, you know what I'm saying? Today we gonna watch a special video, you know what I'm saying, with the man TyKwonDoe himself. You know what I'm saying? I think he's, I fuck with him. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. He's probably one of the few content creators that I actually really fuck with like that, and it's only a small selection of them. You know what I'm saying? He seems like a real chill, level-headed, cool type of nigga that that in real life, he's the type of nigga that I would just like to talk to for a little bit. He seems really good at conversation and whatnot. But aside from that, he's probably one of the only not what I would say, I would say probably level-headed, more he seems more so he knows what the fuck he's talking about than most other people in the manosphere, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna be looking at this nigga basically just spitting game at Destiny's wife. If y'all niggas don't know who Destiny is the weird nigga with the fucking blue hair. The nigga was 30, 40 something years old with fucking dyed blue hair and shit. Talking about shit in issues that he knows nothing about. I mean, listen, I could sit. I don't want to sit up here and talk about my opinions on Destiny, because if I do, my ass is finna fuck around and get banned out here. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is really strict with the whole bullying and harassment type shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste my energy on somebody who's not even worth 4 seconds of my time. But regardless of what him and his cuckold fans are gonna think, and you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry, but the people who follow Destiny, they're hoes. I'm sorry. You can't take anything a nigga with blue hair fucking says seriously. Let's be real here. But let me stop before I say something out of pocket, really out of pocket. But anyway, we finna you know what I'm saying, see how TyKwonDoe handles this nigga's wife. And honestly, I'm curious. I really want to see, because I have watched some of this nigga's shit off screen. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga is dope. This nigga TyKwonDoe is dope. He's hilarious, and he seems like he could hold the conversation. So I'm trying to see where this shit go.
You already see through this conversation. The more time we spend together, the more you'll figure out about yourself. The more you figure out about me.
I see.
So we'll see where it goes.
So what is it about me that you like then?
You will talk about that maybe.
Not too much. Yes, not too much. We'll see.
Thank you, TyKwonDoe.
I appreciate it.
All right. Hey, you wanted to keep going. You wanted to keep. Oh wait, no. Sonny can wait. Sonny can wait.
I was just curious because he was talking about himself, which is great. But I was like, why the fuck is he talking to me?
Okay.
If you're saying I'm not too much to handle, why does he want to handle this?
Are you serious, my brother?
What?
I feel like I'm too much for these guys.
Stop.
They can't handle
We're just
this.
getting started.
Stop. Bitch, you are married to a nigga with blue hair who's 30-something years old that goes on these random shows and debates topics, especially when it comes to the other ethnicities that he's not. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? No, bruh. The nigga that you married is way less of a fucking man. He is more of a woman than you are. I'm sorry to say that, but your husband is a whole, I know that you can't see my webcam or anything because I don't have one yet. Honestly, I don't really feel like getting one right now. But when I do, yeah, y'all gonna see my reaction is gonna be on point. But anyway, bro, I'm gonna do one of these hand motions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's one of those. You know what I'm saying? So, I personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm sorry, but you know, this I don't know if she don't have a lot of experience with a nigga like I don't know TyKwonDoe or like any other nigga from the hood who really knows how to really talk to a bitch, know how to mac like that, spit game for real. It's like, you know, I don't know, maybe she doesn't have that much experience. But no, bitch, you trust me, you are not enough for anybody. I mean, you're enough in the fact that, you know, if you married to a nigga like Destiny, I mean, that says a lot about you in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there.
They can't handle this. It's too much.
I don't even know the chat can handle this.
I don't think so.
Is blowing up right now.
That's what it
Okay,
is.
Gen is not working. Okay, Gen.
A few moments later.
So I really had to get straight to a point.
Yeah?
There's something you said earlier that caught my interest. And you said, I think I'm too much for these guys. What makes you too much? What do you think makes you too much?
Probably pretty extreme lifestyle, and I'm probably a bit masculine.
I'm an open-minded person, so I mean, I don't have a wife I share with people.
You have your wife here, right? When she is with somebody else, you don't feel a type of way about it?
Or I don't, you know, but I do have an extreme lifestyle. I'm an extreme thinker. I'm an outside of the box thinker.
Okay, tell me why you are an extreme thinker. Like, what is the deepest thought you've ever thought? Like, what makes you stay up at night thinking? Like, what happens around that? I'm curious.
I have a hard time figuring out which version of myself I want to build the most.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
So I'm into a lot of things. I'm a very passionate man. I'm a man of many interests. I love music. I love content creating. I love philosophy. I love it's just so many things in life. So you have to really be picky about where you put your time because it's limited, right?
You don't think you can do
even right now? Even our conversation. Well, guess what? I was just doing some stuff with the piano before I joined here. Mm-hmm. Now I'm recording content. Now we're having a conversation. And who knows where it goes. It's always building towards something. You know, I'm very intentional with my decisions.
Oh, yeah. I like that. It's cool.
Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, my God. Talk that talk, my nigga. Talk that motherfucking talk. Even though, personally, I wouldn't talk to a bitch like this. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? She kind of makes me cringe a little bit. It's like, listen, certain females I would never give my attention to. But, you know, hey man, shout out to TyKwonDoe for doing that because I would not think in a million years to talk to somebody like this. Like, I don't know. It's just something about her that it's like, it makes me cringe a little. It's like, you know, I feel like she's not really, what's it called? Like, this bitch does not sound interesting at all. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she's married to this nigga Destiny is very telling of her character, in my opinion. You know, it's like, nah, she ain't never had no real man before. That's what it is. Fuck out of here. But, you know, I mean, shout out to TyKwonDoe for talking to the bitch, because I wouldn't have given her the time of day after I found that shit out. Like, nah, she probably a weirdo. But let's keep going.
It's how a man has to be. Mm-hmm. So if you think you're too much to handle, you're in the right place.
Oh, really? I see. Okay. Well, tell me about the things that you're really into.
The next day.
Wait, I need to like remember the voices. Do I just pick like by looks now?
Yeah,
what?
you could ask some questions and to get a refresher about who's who, and then go from there.
Fuck. There's like one dude that was like into music, and that was writing a book. That guy was good.
That was me.
We keep that guy.
Okay, TyKwonDoe made it to. I mean, no one's surprised. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dojo, baby, man. Have no fear. TyKwonDoe is here, man. Listen, I got an absolute banger for y'all today. Shout out to my boy Sneeko. He invited me on this e-date. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know who he was going to be with. But I said, you know what? Let me take advantage of this opportunity to give y'all a master class. And I'm going to put this in the playlist of all the blind dates, e-dates, anything I've ever did. And I'm going to show y'all what it's like when you don't try to impress the woman, but instead you be impressive.
Yes, sir. Yes, motherfucking sir. He understood the assignment and he did exactly just that. See, bro, like, see, this is why I, like, you know, shit like this is why I fuck with TyKwonDoe. You know what I'm saying? Because he's realistic about shit. Also, like, listen, man, listen. I can attest to what this nigga is saying because, like, bro, listen. When I got the most attention from females is when I was selfish, when I was focusing on myself, when I was in a better shape and whatnot. And you know, I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I was younger, I was definitely a bit of a fucking dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Even with my ex, I could have cheated on her if I wanted to, but I didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like her friend kept on eyeing me down and shit, bro. Like she was giving me them choosing signals. You know what I'm saying? Told me that, you know, I was cute and everything right in front of her face too. You know, and I could have definitely, you know, went further with that. Had me a little side piece, but I didn't want to do that shit to her. But like what I started to notice is that when like a little bit later on when I came back to Topeka, I started going to high school again, right? I started to this was like a few years ago, like maybe 4 years ago, right? 3 or 4 years ago, when I went to Highland Park High, I think. Highland Park High School. You know, and you know, this was like a couple of months, probably close to a year after like my first breakup. And you know, I'm not even gonna lie, I was a little bit off my game because it was 2 females that I was dealing with at the time. And when I mean dealing with, it was like, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, I was in the friend zone, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you because I didn't make my intentions clear early on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know, I fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie, and it happens to the best of us, bro. And I fucked up because, you know, my intention, honestly though, was mostly just to fuck. I didn't give a fuck about what these bitches were feeling, thinking, or doing, and that shit cost me, bro. That's what it really came down to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it unfortunately ended up being like a deeper to where it was like, you know, now I'm stuck in the friend zone, bro. It's like this bitch telling me all her problems and all this and that, and you know, and I'm listening, of course, you know, because I'm a listener, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of nigga that if you tell me about something, you know what I'm saying, regardless how good or how bad your day is going or whatever, like nigga, you could talk to me always, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm willing to listen because a lot of people in this world don't fucking do that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to these bitches' stories. And you know, one of them basically got fucking SA'd by like her dad or her stepdad or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The other one was like, you know, damn near slitting her wrist and shit and all types of shit. And it's like, what y'all niggas gotta understand is that listening to these females talk about their lives and shit, this shit can be fucking draining. All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit is fucking draining, and you know, because of that shit, the shit that I honestly didn't think that I would be hearing from those conversations that I had, it was like, no, bro, like that shit is draining, you know. And it's like after a while, it's like, damn, bro, you really want to try and help some of these bitches, not even help, but like get them, like,
And you leaving them.
get them through some shit. But yeah, bro, I learned early on that, you know, helping bitches out and trying to give them, you know, good advice and shit like that, and you know, like, no, bitches don't listen. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And it's like, you know, and then when I did, you know, ask them, you know, I outright just asked them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, whatever. You know, it's all or nothing at this point. And I asked both of them. You know what I'm saying? At separate days and at separate times. I asked both of them. And both of them rejected me. And one of them really kind of did stick with me. You know what I'm saying? Because she said that I was too good for her. That's exactly what the fuck that bitch said. I was too good for her. Whatever the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there, like, that shit didn't, I wasn't even mad that I got rejected. I was just mad at the reasonings that I got rejected. You know what I'm saying? Like, one bitch told me that I was not her type, whatever the fuck that means. And the second bitch told me I was too good for her, whatever the fuck that means. And when I had close personal fucking relationships with both of these bitches. And I had to, and it's like after that, I was just like, I was like, should I even continue? And I decided not to. I decided, you know what, fuck it. You know, it's been good. And it's like one of the bitches, bro. I talked to her maybe like what 2 years back, you know, 2 or 3 years back, bitch. I haven't talked to that bitch in like better part of like 2 or 3 years, nigga. I ain't never forget that shit ever. I just like no. Both of them bitches I haven't talked to in at least a couple years. At least when the pandemic hit and shit like that. It was like, nah, bro. Cause like after that, man, I was just like, you know, and because I had such like close ties to them bitches, like more than just like physically, but kind of like in a spiritual sense, it was hard for me to like really let them go type shit. Because it's like, you know, they were good friends. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They were good listeners and shit. You know, they were, you know, all that. And it's like, damn, I wanted that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I already had like the abundance mindset to where it's like, listen, if she rejects me, I'm gonna go to this bitch and see what that's about. You know what I'm saying? I already had the abundance mindset in like, you know, in that frame, but it was like that whole situation was like, it was like, that's bullshit, bro. Like, goddamn. But you know, it is what it is, though, bro. I stopped talking to both of them. I haven't talked to both of them in like a couple of years at this point, and honestly, I wanted to stay that way. It's like, you know, and it's like, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you live and you fucking learn. A lot of niggas ain't gonna tell you stories like that, but nigga, we know that's not what we finna do here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. But, you know, I had to get back on my shit. I had to get back on my purpose. I had to start, you know, getting stronger again, you know, losing weight and all that. And, you know, just, you know, and on top of that, I had to look better, you know, for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to do that. I'm trying to, you know, give me a little skincare routine and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I cut all my fucking hair off, you know, and got waves. So it's like, you know, I mean, yeah, bro, I had to, you know, right now I'm working towards, you know, doing like a complete 180 at this fucking point. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my money up. I'm trying to look better. I'm trying to feel better. I'm trying to look like a boss. I'm trying to taste like a boss. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a boss though. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't got a lot of shit to my name, I'm gonna be real with you. However, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Max B in this shit, nigga. I look like a boss. I feel like a boss, nigga. I taste like a boss, nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you just gotta have that type of confidence. I got 99 problems and a bitch is not one of them. A bitch is last on that list. And that's how a lot of y'all niggas gotta be. Understand that a lot of these bitches ain't shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta know. All you have to really do is focus on yourself. Be as selfish as possible. Learn not even certain words, man. Just like guys, I need y'all fellas to understand something. You know what I'm saying? When you listen, when you with a bitch, right? Or whatever, you her friend or whatever, the best thing that you could do is make your intentions clear early on. And you gotta and don't think about what you have to say, all right? Like if the bitch don't like you, she don't want you for you, you know, fuck that bitch. Throw her to the trash where she fucking belongs. But, you know what I'm saying? Guys, please do not waste time. Do not waste time, ever. Don't ever waste your time on a bitch. Don't ever compromise your morals, none of that shit. Don't ever, no, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be cold out here. You got to be heartless. You got to be heartless out here. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, when I was a real, you know, type dog-ass nigga, that's when I got the most fucking bitches. You know, because at that time I didn't really give a fuck about a lot of things, and plus I was fresh on probation. I did a whole fucking year of probation during that time, and I still got me a bitch. So it's like y'all niggas just need to be careful about out here, you know, with what type of females you let in your circle, because you know them females could fuck your shit up, man. They could break you down in ways that you never thought was fucking possible. And it's like, you know, I'm never going to make that mistake again. I'll make sure that I don't, and I'm going to catch myself when I do. Don't ever, ever, ever catch feelings for no fucking bitch. Ever. I need y'all to make a promise to yourselves. Don't ever catch no feelings for no bitch. Don't ever feel sorry for no bitch. Don't ever fucking treat no bitch better than you treat yourself. Ever. Unless she earns that shit. Always make sure, like, no, fuck no. Bitch gonna have to earn that shit. Bitch gonna have to pay for this dick if she want it. Fuck out of here, man. It's like, no. You gotta be a stone cold fucking P out here. That's how you gotta be, my nigga. That's all that's no. You cannot afford to do that shit with no bitch, especially in the year 2023, nigga. You wanna do that shit with a bitch, go out, go overseas. That's all I'm finna tell you. But anyway, let's get back to this video. I think I rambled on for long enough.
Impression. And I even added that end clip where it went to the next round, and all these contestants went after me. But the first person she thought of, the first person she said, who was that guy? Timothy Chalamet, Kim Jong-un, Hemi Kimmel, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. The Sixers just lost, so I don't even want to mention too many of these guys, but y'all get what I'm saying. So, out of all them dates that went after me, and I still was up here, rent free, from a conversation. You know, we had a decent conversation. I clipped a lot of it, and I'm left it for the rest of the video, not to give y'all too much, but you'll see how it went. And that lets you know, if you're new here, you don't know who I am, maybe you know Sneeko, Destiny, or Melanie, or something like Melina, right? Excuse me, I just found out about you before this E-Day, so if I say your name wrong, it be like that sometimes. Now listen, welcome to the dojo. And what we all about is slaying Dooney demons, aka farming XP, farming side quests, living life, learning, evolving, and growing. And a part of that is stopping limping. You know, we don't say simping, we say limping. Because drop the S, give them an L, because that's all they take. And it don't matter if you're a guy, a girl, a goat, it don't matter what the fuck you are. Simping has to do with having a low self-esteem, low sense of self-worth, and a low sense of who you are as a person, so you don't stand on anything. And you'll quickly throw yourself under the bus for the approval of another person, to please another. Don't even get me started. We're going to make this video get straight to the point. Have no fear. TyKwonDoe is here. And guess what? You better join the dojo soon, because we going to the moon, to Saturn, and then we leaving the solar system. The limps won't even know we exist.
Okay, ready to bring in TyKwonDoe. TyKwonDoe. He's coming from the dojo, baby.
Hello?
What's up?
Hold on, I can't even share my camera. Do it matter?
Yeah, can you turn your camera on?
No, it won't let me.
Try to turn it off for Streamlabs.
Fuck it, she can't even see me right now, and this date is about us communicating.
Chat wants
So
to
it's
see, Chat wants to see you though, so you can turn off the Streamlabs. I'm recording if you want the file.
My Streamlabs not on. It just says you can't stream it to this channel.
Oh shit. He's gonna be blind for us all now.
We're both a blind date. It's a double blind date. Ooh. Okay, so what is your name?
Mel.
Mel. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Ty. That's it. We're short point names.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I really had to get straight to a point.
Yeah.
There's something you said earlier that caught my interest, and you said, "I think I'm too much for these guys." What makes you too much? What do you think makes you too much?
Probably pretty extreme lifestyle, and I'm probably a bit masculine.
Well, a masculine woman is nothing to a masculine man. So let's knock that out the water first. And then on the second point.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer.
What is an extreme lifestyle? You like a stripper or something?
No, but I have an open marriage with my husband. It's like one thing.
Oh my god, bro. This is so fucking hilarious, man. This is so goddamn hilarious. Just for a multitude of different reasons, man. But yeah, bro, I know Destiny has to be swinging in the goddamn air like what's that nigga? Like Cuban Gooden Jr., bro. That nigga swinging in the air like Cuban Gooden Jr. All boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that nigga Ty creeping in this bitch, bro. That nigga Ty creeping in this bitch mind like motherfucking what's that nigga? Samuel Monroe Jr. Y'all niggas remember Menace to Society and fucking Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood? Where this nigga Samuel Monroe Jr. starts doing that fucking stupid ass walk to the car. You know what I'm saying? That West Coast creep. Yeah, that's what that nigga Ty doing. That nigga is creeping in this bitch's mind right now. And you know this nigga Destiny is swinging in the air watching this shit. And honestly, I'm all here for it.
I'm into women. I do a lot of different stuff. I travel. I do drugs. I'm not really religious or anything, but I'm pretty happy with things. I have a pretty like extreme lifestyle when it comes to like content creation stuff. So usually normies that I run into doesn't really match with me at all. So I'm kind of picky with the people that I like.
So it's not that you're too much, just people have a hard time accepting what you have going on.
Yeah, I think so. It's probably hard for people to see things from other people's perspectives. Or can like at least like accept other people around them with different opinions, whatever. I feel like I would never try to force anyone else's like my sort of lifestyle on anyone. I don't think my lifestyle is for most people, but it doesn't mean that I'm like shaming people for being religious or anything like that. I usually think that's cool.
No, listen, I understand. I'm an open-minded person, so I mean, I don't have a wife I share with people, or I don't, but I do have an extreme lifestyle. I'm an extreme thinker. I'm an outside of the box thinker.
Okay, tell me why you are an extreme thinker. Like, what is the deepest thought you've ever thought? Like, what makes you stay up at night thinking? Like, what happens around that? I'm curious. Let's get down to it.
I have a hard time figuring out which version of myself I want to build the most.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
So I'm into a lot of things. I'm a very passionate man. I'm a man of many interests. I love music. I love content creating. I love philosophy. I love it's just so many things in life. So you have to really be picky about where you put your time because it's limited, right?
You don't think you can do
even right now? Even our conversation. Well, guess what? I was just doing some stuff with the piano before I joined here. Mm-hmm. Now I'm recording content. Now we're having a conversation, and who knows where it goes? It's always building towards something. I'm very intentional with my decisions.
Oh yeah, I like that. It's cool.
It's how a man has to be. Mm-hmm. So if you think you're too much to handle, you're in the right place.
Oh really? I see. Okay. Well, tell me about the things that you're really into.
Well, I just gave you a list, so you're already telling me you're not a good listener.
You talked about music. What are the other things that you're super into?
Well,
you never told me.
Well, this is where we start. Mel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just try to go over the quick. I'm curious. And then I'll ask questions about it.
Guitar, piano, voice, music writing, content creation, editing, reading, writing. I'm also currently writing my book.
This nigga, Jesus, man, this is. I gotta clap it up for this nigga Ty, bro. This nigga. Hey, look, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake, you're the ruler. Long live the ruler. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we know the truth. We know the truth. This nigga. I gotta give it up to this nigga Ty right here because, soon as she would have said all that shit, I would have logged off. But this nigga stayed around for it, and you know what? I commend him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have. As soon as I would have heard this shit, I would have thought to myself like, this bitch is like, no, I don't think I want to deal with that. But I wouldn't even want to fuck after hearing all of that shit that she just said. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to fuck. It's like, nah, this bitch. Woo-wee, this bitch is fucking boring. Holy shit. Not even boring. She's just like, nah, bro. I'm not about to deal with all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this conversation is gonna devolve. But, shout out to TyKwonDoe for sticking around for this shit, because I know I wouldn't have.
Just everything that's new. I mean, it doesn't, like, I did calculus in college. I was pre-med in college, and then now I do something completely different. So like I'm really all about just challenging anything. I do everything.
What is your book
Everything.
about?
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Okay.
You just have to buy it when it comes out.
Who's your favorite writer?
Probably, I mean, I'm not even thinking of a book when I think of a writer. I think of Bob Marley or Smokey Robinson.
Oh, I see.
You know who they are? You know what Smokey Robinson is?
No.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Especially after she said that like, look, nigga, I listen to a lot of fucking music, all right? You know what I'm saying? Some music I even sample in my own songs, but nigga, listen, all right? Like, oh my God, I got something in my eye. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Anyway, bro, this nigga, hey, look, I ain't even gonna lie. This nigga told the truth. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
God, girl, you need some soul. You need some soul. Do you know
Yeah, bruh. Teach her about that motherfucking Smokey Robinson, that Bob Marley, that goddamn The Temptations. Goddamn, fucking Diana Ross. You know what I'm saying? You need some soul in that motherfucker, man. David Ruffin. That nigga David Ruffin, he can sing his ass off, by the way. That nigga's incredible. Fucking Jesus, bro. Like, oh my God, yeah, you need some goddamn soul in that bitch. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I think I probably would have logged off at that point. I don't know, but come on, bitch. You need some soul in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Them old ass songs be hitting.
No. What makes them so
Oh
special?
my God. Well, what makes them special is that they're very spiritual with their music. Like it has, it's like R&B, soul music. You know, like you know what soul music is, right?
Yeah, I do.
Like 70s, 80s.
But like,
you got a learning curve, Mel. You got a learning curve.
Hey, you're not telling me about my music, okay? I do know a lot.
So what do you listen to?
I really like Pink Floyd is my favorite band.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Nah. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. Who the fuck is Pink Floyd? You know, that's just like that's just me though, right? Like I don't know who that is. I've heard that name come up a couple times, but I don't know who the fuck that is. Or maybe it's a group or something. I have no idea. Listen, I listen to music, but I don't listen to that type of music. You know what I'm saying? I listen to primarily soul music, rap music, obviously hip hop music, reggae music, fucking, you know, just soul music, R&B music. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes rock music and metal music. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But my catalog of music is very extensive. But those 5 ones that I just named right there, that's my bread and butter right there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, who the fuck is Pink Floyd? You know?
Okay, yeah. So when I play the guitar, some of that I make work on that some kind of music. Okay,
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of taste.
No, I have
But the
a lot
soul
of taste.
side.
When it comes to soul,
Okay,
less,
we'll
but
find
like,
out.
but like rock and psychedelic music is my favorite.
Psychedelic music, you do psychedelics?
Yeah. Do you?
Okay. Nah. I'm high off
Really?
life.
Oh,
I'm high off life.
that's fair.
You already see through this conversation. The more time we spend together, the more you'll figure out about yourself. The more you figure out about me.
I see.
So we'll see where it goes.
So what is it about me that you like then?
You will talk about that maybe.
Not too much. Yes, Nico. Not too much. We'll
Okay,
see.
thank you, TyKwonDoe.
I appreciate it.
All right. Hey, you wanted to keep going. You wanted to keep. Oh wait, no. Sonny can wait.
I was just
Like, nah, bro. this bitch talk about doing psychedelics and all that, and it's like, nah, I'm good. Like, look, baby, I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? The most I do is smoke some weed, maybe drink some Hennessy or some Douce, depending on how I'm feeling, and that's about it. And even I don't do it that much because I gotta be on my fucking P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even smoke weed that often. Cause you know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, cause listen, nigga, when it's that strong ass weed, and believe me, I've smoked some strong ass fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? Smoke whole blunts. When I smoke some strong ass fucking weed, bruh, I don't know why, but it feels like I'm floating. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole shit is out of whack. You know, like my body, when I move, it feels like I'm like, what's it called? What's the word? It feels like my shit is like, you know, like it's slow motion in a sense. If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done smoke some good ass fucking weed, some sour kush, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, and drink some, and afterwards drink some Hennessy, all right? And I don't really drink Hennessy like that because Hennessy, like for me, right? I took a couple swigs of that shit, bro, and that shit felt like it kind of burnt a little hole in my chest when I drank some of it. That doesn't mean that it wasn't good or I didn't keep drinking a little bit more of it, but nigga, that shit kind of, it felt like that shit was hot. That shit was hot. You know what I'm saying? It only took a couple shots for me to say, yeah, all right, I done had enough. I ain't trying to drink no more of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, and like, you know, I'm not no alcoholic. I don't really drink like that. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that I do. I mostly just smoke a little bit of weed, maybe, if that, maybe every couple of weeks or to a month. But for the most part, like, no, I gotta be on my P's and Q's because, nigga, this shit get wicked out here. Niggas is fucking crazy, and I'm not trying to get caught off guard, you know, because my shit is out of whack. You know what I'm saying? I go months without weed and alcohol and all that. You know what I'm saying? Been doing it. And, you know, so when I hear shit like that, it's like, look, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all into, but like I just stick to the basics. You know what I'm saying? And I also drink a lot of water and shit to you know, flush all that shit out of my system. I'm drinking some water right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you smoking some strong ass weed, I highly suggest for you to have some water on standby, all right? Because you're gonna be coughing a fucking lot. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be coughing a lot, my nigga. And you're gonna be coughing hard too, nigga. So have some fucking water on standby if you're gonna smoke some weed, some good shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Especially that sour diesel, that fucking purple kush and shit. Hell yeah. You need to have some fucking water on standby. You know what I'm saying? Drink some of that water, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it also does kind of help curb the munchies, or what some people will call the munchies a little bit. But I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, you know, when you smoke some good ass weed, you're gonna want to eat some shit after. That's just how it is. You know, which is why I don't smoke that much. Because, nigga, when I got, listen, when I got snacks on deck, you know what I'm saying? My favorite type of snacks to eat after smoking some bomb ass weed, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have a specific snack, but my go-tos would be like something like maybe some lemonade, or like some fucking, you know, or like some what's that shit called? Oh yeah, some barbecue Lay's, or, you know, some barbecue Pringles, some barbecue flavored Pringles, or, you know, the vanilla sandwich cookies that I would get at like Dollar General. But if you're gonna smoke, always have a bottle of water on standby, because you're gonna need that shit, especially if it's strong.
Curious, because he was talking about himself, which is great.
And I'll take hard hits of that shit too. Like, hard hits. You know, of course, it's like the puff, pass. You know, 2 puffs, pass to the next person, 2 puffs, you know, whatever. You know, and don't fuck up the rotation. All right, do not fuck up the rotation. But anyway, let's get back to this video.
But I was like, why the fuck is he talking to me?
Okay.
If you're saying I'm not too much to handle, why does he want to handle this?
All right.
Do I like a limit in purse? No.
No, I want you to go get a refresher about who's who.
I probably have like mascara under me. Hold on. Under my eyes. Whew. I can't see anything either.
You're like a terrorist coming back to reality.
Hello.
Yeah. Holy shit. Hi. What's up? Oh,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I can't see anything right now.
Take your time.
It was like pressing on my eyes for a while. Now I'm blind.
I see.
Okay, so yeah, you can quickly get a refresher for.
Oh my god.
Maybe like you could ask one question to each person if you want, and then.
Come on, Sneeko, you damaged our date. Why'd you tie it so tight?
I actually told him though.
She told me to tie it tighter.
I
So,
actually
okay.
told him.
There's more than I think we should eliminate two.
Two?
Two, yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, I need to like remember the voices. Do I just pick like by looks now?
Yeah,
What?
you could ask some questions and to get a refresher about who's who, and then go from there.
The gobble here, baby.
Fuck, there's like one dude that was like into music.
And this is why this nigga is the truth. This is why this nigga right here, TyKwonDoe, is the truth when it comes to this manosphere shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, Abba and Preach definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, because I listen to them because they are the most reasonable out of most of the manosphere. You know what I'm saying? It's not too extreme, but it's not too what's it called? I don't know what else you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more realistic in a sense. You know, the advice that they're giving and, you know, the shit that they're talking about. And see, bro, this is why Ty is the truth. You see how the first thing this bitch thought about was what Ty was talking about. Already she was thinking about him. She didn't even name, or like not even name. She didn't even like talk about what these other niggas was talking about first. She was talking about what Ty was talking about first. See, bro, this is why this nigga right here is the truth.
And that was writing a book. That guy was good.
That was me.
We keep that guy.
Okay, TyKwonDoe made it to. I mean, no one's surprised. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So that right there is the end of the video. If y'all want to watch the full thing, I got the link in the description to the full live stream from Sneeko's Rumble account. And you can watch it for free. You don't have to make any account. You can just click on it and watch the rest of the video. So this wasn't really nothing major. I just wanted to show y'all a conversation that can make an impression. And how it impacts a person. I've got a whole playlist full of videos where I do this with different, like I said, different women, different ages, different ethnicities, different circumstances. You name it, have no fear. TyKwonDoe is here. And I'm going to stand on my conversation. I'm not one of these dudes that lead with my looks. I'm not one of these dudes that leads with my status, my clout, my money. Because guess what? I ain't grew up with this shit. I'm about 5'10". Like, I'm not mind-blowingly tall. And you see in these situations.
Oh, yeah. 6'2". Just want to put that out there. I am 6'2", probably 6'3" and some change at this fucking point. Like, some people say I am well over that, but I like to believe that I am about 6'2", realistically speaking. But I wouldn't be surprised if I was like closer to like 6'3" and some change.
Blindfold or not, can see what I'm looking like or not. I know how to make a woman fall in love with me with her eyes closed. I know how to get her thinking and make an impact with her eyes closed. I got my conversation over anything. And you want it like that because that's how you position yourself. That's how you market yourself. That's how you interact with the world. And I don't want to get too deep because this was just for the blind date. But as y'all know, I'm not really even giving a fuck about the Dooney Demon. I'm not even really caring about the side quest. All I care about is y'all. All I care about is my community. And if I'm showing y'all something, if it's something we can learn and evolve and grow from and use as an opportunity together. Because I love y'all, man. The dojo, the mafia, the family. And we about to make this 400K run look easy. Guess what? This summer, Just write our name all over it. Because the dojo going to the moon, to Saturn, then we leaving the solar system, and the limps won't even know we exist. Hey.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. I gotta give it up to that nigga, though. He did his shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He really did that.